Before joining the academy, I had about 8 properties in total, and now I think I'm in my 36 or 38 properties, and that's in the space of 2 years. School was fun times, but I struggled with education. At the age of 13, I was taking care of the rent. I used to go to the house with the rent book, and every week I used to collect cash.
So why did you have to join the academy if you already had property experience?
I didn't have experience, I only did what I knew. I found out that you can buy properties without using your own money, which I did. My latest project that I'm working on, which I'm about to complete, is a 14 block unit, and I bought it without using any of my money. I'm buying a 19,000 square foot property. It's going to be life-changing.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Samuel Leeds Success Stories. I'm your host, Patricia Masuda, and today we're sitting with my very good friend, Dan Punia.
Hello.
Hello, Dan.
How are we doing?
Good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you so much for sitting down with us. I know that you're really busy, so I'm really glad that we were able to do this. And what really struck me when I was going through my notes to prepare for our meeting today was that you already had a pretty significant portfolio before you even stepped into the academy. And so if you can just tell us a little bit about, what you had starting off and what you have now, just...
So over the years, before joining the academy, I had about 8 properties in total. And now I think I'm in my 36 or 38 properties, and that's in the space of 2 years, nearly 2 years.
That's amazing. Like, did you even think that that would happen?
No, I didn't plan for it. It just happened, actually. Yes.
Well, let's rewind and let's go to when you were a teenager,
Okay.
right? I'm always curious because I always think, you know what? If we were in the same high school, I bet you we would have been friends, right?
Absolutely.
We were kind of like the same. Okay, so what were you like in high school? Were you like a little nerd like me, or were you like cool and had lots of friends?
Had lots of friends. I wasn't probably cool. I was probably a troublemaker. And yeah, so school was fun times, but I struggled with education. Education wasn't really for me.
Oh, really? And why is that?
Just found it hard to learn. Sit still, concentrate in class, and I found everything a lot difficult than what it should have really been.
Yeah. And I think back then when we were in school, I mean, you didn't have all these diagnoses for like ADHD and stuff like that. But you do have dyslexia.
Which my wife probably mentioned it when we got married. I go, really? I didn't even know.
Oh,
But
really?
that must have been it.
You didn't even know. Go back to school and then you'll see, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, well, that's great. Okay, wonderful. So how did you go from, being a little bit of a troublemaker in high school to having a portfolio of 8 properties? I mean, like, what was did you already come from property? Were your parents
No,
in
my
property?
parents were working class. We did have one property that was for rent. So my parents, when they bought their second home, they kept their first home. So at the age of 13, I was taking care of the rent. I used to go to the house with the rent book, and every week I used to collect cash. So I was given a lot of responsibility at a young age. I
How
thought
old were you?
I thought it was normal then, but looking back, I wouldn't do that to my kids.
Go collect the rent.
Yeah, and I was there painting and putting up wallpaper. I mean, at the age of 13, and looking back, it would have been a good job. But that's So I got into property when I was young. I wasn't in property; it's more like helping out my parents at that time.
Right, which, that's what we did, right? I mean, that was our culture. You help with the family business, you help out at home. Do you have a big family?
It's just me and my sister, but my dad has a lot of siblings, and my mum has a lot of siblings as well.
Oh, so big extended family.
Yeah.
That must be a lot of fun.
It is, yes.
Yeah, because there's actually a couple of people in the academy who are
They're actually
cousins,
they're actually my first cousins. So yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, because I remember I was speaking to them and they're like, oh yeah, my cousin Dan's in the academy. I'm like, oh, Dan who? Dan Punia. I'm like, oh yeah, I know Dan Punia. And they would talk about you like you were their idol, like they really looked up to you and were inspired.
Interesting.
So I think that's...
I'll mention that to them. We'll see them.
How did you even get your hands on your first property? How did that even happen?
When I first got married to my wife, we lived at home for about 3 to 4 years, and my wife working, I was working, and we just saved up for our first deposit for a house.
Like old school style, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You and I are probably from the same generation. So yeah, that's what they told us. Work hard, save your money. Okay. And so that was an AST kind of a property?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we knew, really.
Yeah.
So AST. So every couple of years, we will save up enough deposit and buy another house and another house, and that's what we did for the last 20 years. I've almost been married now. So yes, yeah,
Wow. Oh, that's
yeah,
nice. And now you have, and then you joined the academy.
yeah.
So why did you have to join the academy if you already had property experience?
I didn't have experience. I only did what I knew, which was ASTs, and put a deposit down. My main focus was to pay for all my properties. So when I retire, I've got an income coming in, such as a pension.
Yeah.
But I didn't know about all these different strategies. I actually didn't think that. I think I was missing something. I think there was more to properties than what I could see. And obviously, I was right. And Samuel
Yeah.
Leeds taught me a lot. So
Yeah.
yes.
And how did you even find him? Was it like,
I used to watch his videos for about 3 years prior to joining up. I actually didn't know he was a teacher. I just watched his videos because I liked
yeah.
videos about properties and about cars, and those are two things that I used to watch. And then once he mentioned like a crash course, and I thought, wow, I love to go to a crash course. But I've got a big family, and there's always a wedding or some sort of event on the weekend, and so I can never actually go out and see him when he was around Yorkshire. This is, or Birmingham even. And so about a year later, when one of the crash courses did actually work for me, I did go to sign up. I didn't hang around. I signed up within the first hour whilst he
Yeah.
was still doing his talking on the stage and stuff, because that's what I came for.
Yeah.
But only to find out he's got a website, and I could have joined years ago. Yeah,
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
yeah,
But then you had that I went to a crash course experience,
of course,
right?
yeah,
And I am the same. I knew going in, I knew waking up that morning, I'm
yeah.
going to sign up for the academy. And so yeah, so it's a lot clearer when you already know that going in, right? So you joined the academy, and what were your first impressions?
I mean, I was super excited. First of all, I've never been excited to learn about anything like this before, apart from learning the drums when I was younger, called the
Oh,
dole, and also learning martial arts as well. But this is up there with that.
yeah.
And I was super excited, and obviously I love being in a room full of like 300-400 people with like-minded people. And Samuel Leeds and his family were amazing at teaching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah,
Oh man, the whole family, right?
yes,
You've
yeah,
got Russell, his brother, Tiffany, his sister, Sue and Tim.
yeah,
You've got the in-laws there too, right?
yeah,
Ben and Lynn.
yeah.
I mean, just yeah, everybody is part of it.
And the mentors as well, by the way. So yes, and the whole team.
Yes.
Yes.
And the
And
accountability
you, of
coaches.
course.
Oh,
Yes, of
so,
course.
oh, Dan. Okay. Well, anyways, okay. Yeah, the whole team is really great,
Yes.
right? You know what? One of the things that I found about Samuel, because I've been in the academy for 5 years, one of the things that I noticed was that he's very perceptive to read people quickly, and even before you've done anything, he'll kind of get an instinctual feeling from you, and he'll know whether you would be a fit for the team or not. And then he kind of like handpicks all of those people on the team, and we
Yes.
love it, right?
Yes.
He picks the right people, and we absolutely love being there, which is like so weird. I've been in so many organizations, and I remember the last one organization I was in, we hated being there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I feel like the academy members
Yeah.
feel that love. Do you
I mean,
feel it?
when I meet up with the whole team, I mean the whole academy, the whole gang, it's an amazing experience, and I have lots of fun. So if you're part of the team and you're getting paid, it's extra bonus.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
I'm available as well, guys.
Okay. Okay, so back to your
Yeah.
insane property portfolio. So you joined the academy. You've got quite a significant portfolio already. People have worked their whole lives to get a fraction of what you've already achieved on your own. And so what were some of the strategies that you learned in the academy that you were able to implement to explode like that?
So when I first joined the academy, I had around about 6 to 7 properties, and my structure was to pay them down. So my mortgage was about 10 to 12 years. So by then I already had most of my properties paid off, but it wasn't really doing what I needed to actually do. So I actually wanted to go to Samuel and learn about how to scale up.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I've done. I've scaled up. I found out that you can buy properties without using your own money, which I did.
And how does one do that? I mean, that sounds insane, right?
Yeah.
That can't be right. That can't be legal. What do you mean by that, Dan?
I mean, my latest project that I'm working on, which I'm about to complete, hopefully this week or next week, It's a 14 block unit. And I bought it without using any of my money. I've used a second charge on another property, which is paid for the down payment of this property. And I didn't even know. I think you can do things like that. Yes.
Isn't that amazing? We don't know what we don't know.
Yes, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then you've implemented some of these strategies, like never use your own money.
Yeah.
What other strategies do you enjoy?
So what I've done is I bought some properties for the basis of being an Airbnb. So I branched out to different cities and locations. So I bought nice apartments in a bustling city area, and I've converted them into Airbnbs, which do really well. So my return on my investment's a lot higher than it was before. I was already getting probably over 10% yield, which is probably good. I mean, I'm based in Yorkshire, but now I'm getting 25% or plus, and I probably bought below market value, so I can refund my money back out, which I haven't done yet, but I probably can do, and get all my money back out as well.
So how can somebody, I mean, my first property here was below market value as well.
Yeah.
And how is that even possible? Why would somebody sell us something below market value?
Majority of my properties are through auction. So I tend to find the locations that I want. And if something that attracts me on the auction itself, I tend to bid for that property. So I tend to buy it in cash, and then I tend to recycle the money if I need to. That is. And then my return on investment is generally what it makes me in return, which is much better than what I was doing before by myself. Yes.
How many properties have you bought in auction?
About 6 now, since joining this course. Yes.
Has there ever been a property where you're like, oh, I should have just put in an extra 10 grand. Why didn't I go that extra step?
No, because first of all, yes, I actually do go over because I want to buy it.
Must be hard, right?
But when it goes way over, I stop because they just go way high. Yes. Yeah.
Those are the rules, right, that they teach us. They're like, once you hit this number, you cannot go over. And because it is easy to sort of get carried away, like, oh, it's just 5 more grand, just 5 more grand. And then all of a sudden, because we're also competing against people buying their forever homes, and they buy with a different mindset.
Of course.
They're willing to pay more.
Well, the properties that I go for probably won't be a home anyway. They tend to be blocks of units, and so they tend to be more commercial. So,
okay.
yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about these block units then. Can you describe one of your deals for us?
Yeah. So when I first joined the course, I bought a block of 8 flats in auction. Then I revalued it about a year later, and it was worth £200,000 more. But I didn't pull my money out. I used that as a hunter's license, which is a drawdown of funds for the next day should you need them. And I learned that from Samuel Leeds, by the way. I didn't know these things existed.
Yep.
But yeah, I've been buying bulk flats, and that's what I tend to do. So I thought the only way to scale up is to go big.
And so for maybe an owner who has a block of flats in a building, they'll just be like, oh, I don't want this property anymore. They'll put it up for auction. That's where you normally get the big savings because it's multiple units, kind of like going to Costco for buying properties. Yeah,
the units that I have got are probably from repossession or with the bank in receivership. Okay. I have found that private. If it goes into auction on private basis, they tend to be at a higher price. Yes.
Okay. And are you mostly based in like the Yorkshire area?
All my properties are pretty much within half an hour of my house drive. Okay. Yes.
Great. So what are some really hot deals you have on the burners?
Oh, I've got a few.
Okay.
So hot deals and changes really. So my original houses that I purchased years ago, I've got a C2 license pending on them. One's been approved, and there's two more pending. So they're going to be changed to care homes. So so my structure is kind of changing now. So I'm getting into care homes.
And why are you getting into care homes?
I'm still keeping my ASTs. I'm keeping 50-50. So a lot of my properties are going to start going to commercial, and the other half will be ASTs. And what I'm planning to do is the rent that I'm getting sometimes doesn't really cut it anymore. And with all these changes, so I'm setting up a care home company to rent it back off myself at a commercial value.
Okay. Is that what Samuel does?
That's
like
yes, Samuel does that as well. But
okay.
Isla on the academy has me helping with that, so thank you,
Uh-huh.
Isla. And also, I've been having talks with Suk as well, who's been
Mm,
talking about how to think bigger and better and what you can do with your own portfolio rather than buy more and more. So that's what I'm focusing on now, is to convert my existing properties more into commercial. So it's not necessarily having more properties; it's about being smarter.
yeah, that's definitely 100% right. And I remember Samuel years ago, he had a meeting with, I think, Grant Cardone,
Hmm.
and he told Grant, I want to have 100 properties. And
Hmm.
Grant's like, why?
Hmm.
Why do you want to have that?
Of course.
You need to have bigger deals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very exciting. And then along with property,
Hmm.
you've got a beautiful family.
Hmm.
You've got two daughters.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. How old are they?
7 and 11.
They're really cute.
Well, in fact, one of them just turned 8 last week. So yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, wonderful. So are they're your why, right? They're your reason, your wife, your kids.
Why? Probably yes. I have a lot of reasons really. Um, my parents tend to help the homeless, tend to feed the homeless every day.
Really?
Yes, that's right. And I generally take my kids out on the weekend, not every weekend, but like every so often. We tend to go into Leeds, and we tend to buy food for the homeless people, and we tend to speak to them because my kids are quite well. They say they're spoilt, but they've got everything that they need. But it's good to understand where people need help, and I think what I tend to do with my spare time is actually give back instead. So that's my why. So once
That's
I reach my goals,
amazing.
which will be another 2 or 3 years from now, I want to give back to my family and the homeless
Yeah.
and anybody else that needs help.
Hmm. That's great. I think I read that in The Richest Man in Babylon,
Hmm.
and I think Jim Rohn talks about that too, where you not only should you put
Hmm.
money aside for charity,
Hmm.
but you should also go and do charity. You should go and see people of all walks of life.
Of course, but
Hmm.
Samuel taught me that charity first starts with you. As in, if you can't support yourself, you can't support anyone else.
Hmm.
So my plan is to support my family first of all. That is my
Hmm.
why, to do the best we can, but then also to give back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Excellent. And you did give back. You're an inner circle leader for Leeds.
Oh yes, I was. Yes.
Yeah, and actually I was going through prepping for our sit down today,
Hmm.
I was scrolling back through your Instagrams and I saw a picture of you
Yeah.
and Craig and
Yeah.
uh
Stacy.
Stacy. I was going to say Sandra. Stacy, of course, Stacy, who I also interviewed both of
Yes, you
them
have.
on success stories. So that's really great.
Hmm.
And so what was that experience like being a leader for Leeds?
Fantastic. Had a great time.
Yeah.
It was really popping at the time. Still is popping now, by the
Yeah.
way. And yeah, so Stacey and Craig is doing a fantastic job.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
that's right.
are. And you decided a few months ago to
Hmm.
sort of step back and
Hmm.
sort of continue pursuing your property business.
Yeah,
Do you miss the leadership and the limelight and
I'm there a lot of the time, but Stacey and Craig do a fantastic job, and I'm not always there full time. And I think it's fair that should they need extra support, they can get it elsewhere.
yeah.
I'm focused on because I got two young daughters.
Hmm.
They've got after school clubs. I can't always make it.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course. And they've got Leeds has Marcia now, right?
Yes,
And he's fantastic.
he is.
So
Of course, yes,
it's a
yes,
strong
that's right.
team.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah. Great.
yeah.
Okay. And so what else do you want to do
Mhm.
in property then? Are you looking at, I mean, you think you mentioned commercial. Is that the care homes? Are you going to do other things there?
So 2026,
Mm-hmm.
I should, in theory, have 3 care homes up and running. And currently, I'm buying a 19,000 square foot property, which I'll be making into all SAs with jacuzzi, spas, and everything else. And that's going to be like a hotel type. So that's my
Oh my
biggest project
gosh.
ever, which is happening right now. So yes,
And how are you financing that?
with no money down.
You've got private investors,
No, just using.
use
I'm using my.
leveraging.
I'm using equity that's already in my properties.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Are you
Yep.
nervous about this, or are you feeling
No, it's
pretty?
no, from the education that I got from Samuel Leeds, it should be fantastic because it's a below market value deal.
Yeah,
Then I'm converting it into a commercial, which obviously going to be to Airbnb, so
yeah,
the gross will be a lot higher. I'm turning it into something that I think is really needed in this area and there'll be high demand for.
yeah.
And also then when I do get to the finish line, I'll probably title split it as well and then revalue the property. So I should get much more out from what I put in.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk the numbers then.
Okay.
So how much did you purchase the property for?
Shy of 1 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's the GDC? What are all the costs involved?
GDC roughly depends on my finish at the end. However, I estimate between 100 to 150.
Is that it?
Yes.
For 19 units.
For 19,000 square foot, it's gonna have.
Oh, sorry,
it's-
19,000 square
Yes,
feet.
it's gonna have 14 units in total. It's gonna have a number of. It's
14
gonna have
units?
42 bedrooms in total,
Uh-huh.
but it's gonna be divided into 14 units.
Wow. Okay, so 14 units, 42 bedrooms, 1 million to purchase, and 100,000.
But 100 to 150.
100, okay. To invest into it.
Yes.
And then what's your GDV?
It's been mixed, but we're looking at anything between 1.8 to 2.2.
Oh, my Lanta.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Like I said, it's my biggest deal so far. So my biggest deal happening right now.
Your
far.
biggest deal
Yeah.
happening right now.
Yes.
And once that comes to fruition, what would be your monthly income? What would that look like?
It'll be enough to keep everyone satisfied.
Okay. He's not going to tell us, guys. That's okay. So that sounds pretty significant.
More than yeah, it'll be something that I've ever dreamed about. It's going to be life-changing.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very exciting. And then once you've done that one giant deal, then you're going to learn from that experience and you're going to be able to continue doing that?
No, I'm actually going to stop.
Oh,
yes.
that's it. Okay.
So my plan was to get to point A and B, and then I was going to stop buying and investing. The reason being is because I want to leave something on the table for anyone else who's coming up.
Yeah.
If it's not going to be the banks, hopefully it'll be someone else from the academy. I think I reached my goals by then. I've probably done a lot in the last 5 years of investing with Samuel Leeds' work of the last almost 2 years. I think with my care homes and this hotel stroke service accommodation, that'll keep me busy. And I just wanted to travel the world, spend more time with my wife and kids.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
That sounds really lovely.
Thank you.
And those are life-changing, deals, and those are, those are what we dream of, right? And you're making it happen.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so
Thank you.
wonderful. And so you're also super in shape, and you're a musician, like all of these things. Is that right?
So I'm not really. I play a drum called the dole.
Okay.
So it's an Indian drum. And I'm teaching my daughter that right now as we speak. And I try to be in shape. I love being in shape, by the way, and I like working out. So yes.
Yeah, but you didn't fight in Millionaire SmackDown.
No, but maybe next year.
You better next year, okay? Especially if you're not going to continue scaling, then we're going to throw you in the ring,
Of
okay?
course, yes.
What do you see yourself doing then in like 20 years? Because you're still young. Like, are you just going to
What I've always wanted to do is not worry about the time or not worry about the costs. And I think I should be able to do that now. And definitely in a couple of years' time, just to do what I want to do in my own time, go places, go and see my family around the world. I got a lot of family around the world, including England itself. So
I saw that you were in Canada, in Whistler somewhere.
That was my nephew's wedding.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I had another nephew's wedding in Abu Dhabi about a couple of months later. That was nice as well.
Yeah.
But really, I want to spend time with my family. I want to go and see my family. Because everyone's busy working these days, and they've all got businesses as well. I think I want to just go and branch out. Say hello to everyone.
Yeah. That's nice. And you're into cars?
Yeah, I love cars.
What
Yes.
do you drive right now?
Right now, I'm just a modest person. Just a Range Rover, and we got a Porsche between my wife. And
So modest.
Yeah. Yes.
What kind of Porsche do you have?
Macan, nothing special.
Stop it with this. Macan's very special.
Okay.
Well, that's great. Oh my goodness.
Thank
What
you.
is your portfolio worth right now?
Oh, it's worth quite a bit.
Can you tell us?
No, because no, I'd rather not say.
Okay, no, that's totally fine. I totally respect. What can you tell us?
I just like to be really modest and help people. Really,
Yes.
it's not about net worth, and it's not about the income. It's about your choices in life, really.
Yeah.
You know, and I've come a long way from school. So yeah,
Yeah.
so the younger self will be proud of me now. So
Oh,
yes,
I bet.
yeah.
I bet. So, any last words of wisdom, maybe for somebody who has a little bit of property experience and
hmm
and doesn't really know what to do with a
Well,
couple of properties that they already have.
that happens a lot now, and
Yeah.
I point everyone to Samuel Leeds. Really, I said I can give you advice, but if you really want to learn property, come to Samuel Leeds.
So with all of these different projects that are happening in your life, and you've got, a busy social life, you've got a beautiful family, you're taking care of a huge extended family. I mean, is it difficult to juggle? Do you ever have days where you're like, it's too much?
No, it's more of a mindset, really. I tend to stay focused on what I need to do. I'm a week ahead, so as I struggle to concentrate, I have two whiteboards in my office.
Oh, you do?
One as a weekly planner and one as my yearly planner. So I tend to work off that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I have everything written down, and so I tend to stay focused that way. I also have a mind coach that's on the academy called Suck as well. He also helps me as well.
Yeah, I love Sook. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Samuel asked Sook to,
hmm
the financial freedom challenges, the
Yes,
4-day courses.
yes.
So he asked Sook and a very small group of other
Mm.
people in the academy to be these coaches, these
Yeah.
team coaches. So Sook's been doing that. He just sent me a message this morning as well. Wonderful. So what have you been able to learn about yourself and mindset?
To think bigger. I think sometimes you get stuck in your own way, and you're scared to try something new. I think you need to step outside your comfort zone. And that's what I've been doing for the last year. I've been trying new things, such as the care homes, new to me. I've been trying Airbnbs, which is new to me. All these things are new to me. I only came from a AST background. And now I'm buying below market value. I'm got hunter's license. I'm actually comfortable with debt and trying on new challenges, such as this big project that I've got going on at the moment. So I think the mindset's important, to focus your mind on bigger and better things, something that you're not comfortable doing, however, don't have much fear going into it. Did I say that right?
Yeah, no, I definitely understand what you're saying. But do you feel like sometimes it's easier for us to say it, and it might be hard to implement? Like I do accountability coaches all the time.
Mm.
And, something that I hear a lot from the academy members is that it's just too hard. It's just too hard with, I just don't have time. It's too hard. I tried it and it doesn't work for me. What can I say to them to help them get over that mindset?
I've tried a lot of things and it haven't worked out. But until you try it, you actually don't know if it's going to work or not. And it might not be for everyone. So if there's certain tasks that you can try and it's not worked for you, then fair enough, it hasn't worked for you. But the best thing about it is that you tried. I mean, everything is hard. Samuel Leeds once said to me, being slim is hard, being fat is hard, being poor is hard, being rich is hard. But which hard do you want to be?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick your
I
heart.
was like, what a good teacher. Like, where was he when I was a teenager?
I know. He was a teenager. He was not born.
He was a baby.
I know, that's so funny. I know. It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, he's only like maybe 35, 36,
Absolutely.
not even.
What a show off.
What a show off. But it's so great. And you know what? It's my mother, 82, was lucky enough to meet Samuel when she came to visit me right after I got separated. And Samuel, it was right, Easter weekend, and Samuel had let me stay in one of his properties near the Heathrow Airport because I'm all the way up in the Lake District. And so I said, is it okay? My mom really wants to meet you and Amanda. And he's like, yep, come on over. And my mom, I was like, oh my gosh, my mom is just not going to understand him, but she needs to meet him because she's my best friend, right? And she loved him. Afterwards, she said, he's a very special man. And I said, yeah, he is. She's like, he's not a regular man. And I'm like, no. She goes, and his wife, oh, she's the reason. And I'm like, yes, Amanda's the reason.
Yeah, I
So,
think it's important to have someone like that to back you up. Actually, my wife backs me up all the time.
oh,
So I've got a strong character of a wife, but she really does push me to do bigger and greater things. So thank you very much, Kieran.
oh, thank you, Kieran.
Yep.
Wonderful. Oh, that's great. And then you're going to have a legacy to
Mhm.
leave behind as well, right?
Mhm.
That's something that we don't really talk about is
Mm.
our mortality, like what happens afterwards, right?
Absolutely. So my plan is I've got 2 daughters. My plan is to have buildings named after each one of my daughters.
Oh,
One I'm
wow.
currently doing right now. So yes.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. Great. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
excellent. Thank you so much for sharing
Thank you.
your mindset tips. And so if anybody wanted to reach out to you, how would be the best way?
Instagram, that's the only platform that I use because I'm cool like that.
And
Uh,
you just saying that like basically cut off you being cool. Okay. What's your Instagram, Dan?
Dan Hardy Punya.
Dan Hardeep Punya. Perfect. Excellent. So if somebody wanted to get a bit of inspiration, if they wanted to come to an inner circle, then you can send them a guest pass.
Yes.
Perfect.
They can come along once a month. We're in Leeds at the moment. We're in a restaurant called Pashad.
Prashad, which is owned by another Academy member.
Yes, Bobby.
Bobby Patel.
Yes.
Thanks, Bobby.
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay. So great. Thank you so much for
Thank
sitting
you.
down.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, I loved it. Honestly, I really enjoy getting to know people better, and I'm really glad that
Thank
we
you.
did spend this time. Thanks, Dan. So if you enjoyed that, if you want to learn more, then please do like, subscribe. That'll get these videos out there in the YouTube algorithm world, and it'll get in front of more people, inspire people, pay it forward. We're here to educate and inspire and get everybody the financial freedom that they deserve. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week, and thanks, Dan, for joining
you.
us today.
See you later.